Hello everyone, welcome to the course for Introduction of Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Center. I am Sejai Sikil, Dynamics 365 Finance Operation and Business Consultant. So in this course, you will learn about the basic concept of Business Central. So I'm creating a full session videos for you guys to share my knowledge. And in this complete tutorial, you will able to do the development and understand the core architecture concept of the Business Central. So let's start. So moving to the next slide, what is the Business Central? Actually, Business Central is the small ERP system which is designed for SMB focus. So SMB means for like it is for small and medium-sized businesses that covers finances, purchasing, and inventory, and manufacturing projects services. So this could be the retail store, this could be the manufacturing, and this could be the sales and services. So all of these materials are available in the business center, and we can use it everywhere where we want. So next is the business center architecture. So in the architecture, we have the web client, application server, SQL database, API and web services, extensions, AL, and Power Platform integration. So the web client is the UI interface of Dynamics Business Center. Application server is the server that manage all of the business logic and and provide interaction to the SQL and to the web client. It run on the background. So SQL database provide the database where our data is stored. APIs and web services are to the third party that provides endpoint. We can consume it using the REST APIs, REST APIs. So we will cover that all of them in this tutorial. We can use the extensions of the already available objects of Dynamics Business Center, and we can extend it. So other one is the Power Platform integration. We will talk about more in detail about the Power Platform interaction. So the Power interaction is very helpful sometimes to doing the automation processes in a business center. So moving to the next slide, we have separate environments. So so all of the development are done into the sandbox environment, and then there is a testing environment and there is a production environment. So we will cover all of them. We will also learn how to install or set up the Docker environments by installing the Docker and create the containers business center on that. So there are two options available in on-prem and the SaaS. So the on-prem Dynamics can be hosted into the on-prem as well as on cloud. So based on the requirement of the implementation, we will decide upon what the customers and the project's scopes are. Depending upon the scopes, we will decide which environment we will choose. So so the development of business center, we need some core tools. First one is the Visual Studio Code. Other is the extensions, AI extensions. Then we have Business Center Server. We can create it on a cloud or also on-prem, or we can use the created Docker container for that. The architecture of Visual Studio. So this is the Visual Studio code, and I have installed the extensions. I will let you know that how we'll install these extensions, which is called TOW extension, AZL code extensions, and AL language extensions. So these are very powerful and helpful extensions that is required to develop the um, uh, business center. So these are the some of the artifacts that are shown into this window. We have tables, pages, a report, XML port. So we will explore all of them step by step. So purpose of this to showing you is to provide to gain some interest for you guys to that how exciting this is, and we can learn more about it. So Next, moving to the next slide, I showed you that we have some tables. We can do extension of this table. We have out of the box pages, and we can then extend to these pages. We can add our custom logics in that. We can add some grids in that. So other is the code units, then reports and queries and XML reports. So all of this we will cover and explore more in details. So the deployment process is simple. We have like we need to develop something into the sandbox, then we need to test it into the UI environment, then we publish extension, we sync the schema based on that if there is a schema changes, and then we install and upgrade that package to the specific environment. For integrations, we have multiple options to do integration with Dynamics Business Center. So one is the Power Automate. We talk about that much later into the videos, Power Apps as well as REST APIs and the custom APIs web services as well, and the Azure functions for maintaining the queues and use the Azure trigger points and endpoints. So we can also use that one. There are some best practices to use the extension to maintaining the source control and for creating like the dev test broad for separate um, uh, code management. We can also introduce the automated testing. So in the next tutorial, we will jump into the environment setup. We will explore some Business Center UI. We will explore the VS code. We will explore the symbols, and we will explore the extension in that. So stay tuned. If you have any suggestion and comment, please let me know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I will see you in the next video.